Hey guys, so we're looking at the total BTC dominance has been falling, as you can see here. Each one of these candles is 4 hours. USD was falling, but it's actually creeping up. So we're going to look at the USD BTC pair to see that change is actually shown up. We are at a 4 hour time frame as usual. Altcoins have been pumping, and they're slowly moving a little bit of momentum, and that blue line is the price going down. So we're losing a little bit. We've still got green, but we're still losing a little bit of value on the alts, which we've seen in our portfolio. And we're sort of creeping up a little bit in the USD, so that means probably USD is gaining on Bitcoin, and Bitcoin dominance has been going down, so that sort of does marry up as well. So that's pretty logical. So let's check the BTC USD pair and see what's going on there. Oh yes, okay. So we now have a short. Basically, that means 50% of our portfolio is now moving into USD. That's quite an important update, this one. And then we've got. We'll have to basically do that straight away. I'm going to open up this bot and I'll do it all in one hit. So I did some TA against the BTC pairs, but we've just clicked over the weekly candle close as well. So this is an important trend to get on top of. So I'm going to go through and now have to do TA against the USD pairs, because if Bitcoin is not winning, then the altcoins against BTC doesn't matter. It's the USD ones that matter, because half the portfolio is BTC USD, and half the portfolio, which is always, and then half the portfolio is made up of any other things that are beating USD. So in other words, USD is winning against BTC, so USD is half the portfolio, and then basically whatever altcoins are beating USD will be added to the portfolio in proportions of 5% each. So let's take a look. We'll go through one by one. Obviously, the BTC is the first one. ETH we're short. We're still short on ETH, which is red, so that's right. I'm not worried about. Actually, let's look at the DXY. DXY is dollar's been pumping, and it's sort of starting to lose out a little bit of momentum. We've got a high and a lower high there. Higher low and a lower low. So that's you could infer, that sort of direction. Yeah. So back to the actual altcoins. Solana's no dramas. It's actually a long entry, so it's still a current green. So that will be added to the portfolio. 5% will be added to that. So I'll write this down as I go. So Solana and BNB. BNB is actually a short. It just changed to a short, so that's actually red already. So we'll just have to write buy. Buy for Sol and sell for. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll just delete it. Anything that's not a buy is not going to be in there. So I'll just delete the coins that are not there. So we need to buy Sol. BNB is a sell, as long as it's marked right here. Doge is a sell. It's marked right. XRP is a buy. It has been since the 4th of November. It's now the 18th. That's a 4 hour chart, so that's going very, very well. So XRP is a big has to be part of the portfolio. So XRP, I'll make sure that goes in. 5% goes to that. ADA is still a buy from that long entry signal. So I'll write that down. ADA. TRX, definitely still a buy, so that'll be added. 5% allocation goes to that. SHIB, we actually do have a long entry on SHIB, so SHIB is going to be added to the portfolio. 5%. TON is a short, so I'll leave that out. I'll mark that red so that we know that it's out. AVAX is a buy, so we're going to go 5% AVAX. AVAX. Not quite today. SUI is definitely a buy and hold. SUI. And link is short, no, so that's we're not holding that, so I'll just turn that one red so we know we're not holding it. Pepe, I'm just undecided whether to keep this in the portfolio or not, but that sort of makes my mind up. I'll make that red. It doesn't actually calculate the right, because it's like 0.0000, so many zeros that it doesn't actually update as well. It does in USD, but it doesn't when I trade it against BTC. It's a bit it makes the chart wonky. Anyway, it's not in the portfolio anyway. So BCH is a short, so I'm going to turn that one red. OKB is a long, so that has to be added in. OKB dot is that's a long, so we'll add 5% dot. All of these are 5%, as I mentioned. Near protocol is a short, so I'll just change that to red. So there's a few changes here since we've closed out the 4-hour chart and also the weekly chart as well. Plus also the daily chart, so it's like weekly, daily, and 4-hour all just closed 29 minutes ago. Aptos is now a short, so I'm going to turn that one red, so that should be axed out of the portfolio. And I'll show you on the bot in 2 seconds how to do this. LTC is now a short, so if you've been sitting in that, I'm going to be selling it if you're trying to mirror what I'm doing. Okay, so now I'm going to flip it over to the actual bot, and then we'll finish off with that. And so here we go. Just go open up the detail of that. So how's the bot been going? So we've got we're 2 days and 15 hours into this bot being started, and we're at 3.64. So essentially, well, 15 minutes past 2 days. So essentially, there's an image of how it's been going. It's, sort of the rise and fall of whatever. But the average and what it settled onto is the important thing, I suppose. So we've got 3.7 divided by how long it's been running. It's 2 days. Is 1.85% per day. Now, this was actually up to, it was like, I don't know what this flashes, 8.87% at one stage. So I've changed one thing within the bot. It actually it'll take profit at 8%. So essentially, if it goes up, say the biggest drop after it's been high has been like from here. I don't know why this doesn't stay on. Stay on. So that's 7.89. I can see it flashing, and then it went down to 5.28. So it's lost 2% overnight, right? But up here, it was 7.8, and over here, before this big drop here, come here, 7.8 and 8.4. So 7.8 parameters, 7.8. I can make that. I can make that 7.8, 7.7. Oh yeah, it'll let me do it. Okay. Right, so I've changed the parameters now to 7.7. So basically, a drop like that, it would have actually taken profit as soon as it hit it, and if this happened overnight, well, we weren't watching it, I would have come to the bot in the next day and gone, oh, everything's been sold out to USD. I would have entered in the same assets, and then I would have actually taken profit there, and then bought in back cheaper and let it run. So basically, we would have ended up being up here, past 10%. Also, same thing here. It would have sold at as it rose up. It would have sold, and we would have been entered back in here if we weren't watching the bot. Because don't forget, you got to sleep 8 hours a night, and that's what this bot's for. Anyway, getting back to what we're loading up into the bot. So it's a major change. So if you didn't see what I just did there, you basically come to your bot and go change coins, and here's all the different assets. So essentially, what we're doing is this is the easiest way to do it, I find, is just if we're changing from like a major shift because we're going to USD, is I just get rid of all these. Just get rid of them, except for the starting one. Just leave USD and BTC in there. Okay, so now we're going to add to here. So basically, we're starting out with BTC is 0, and then 50% is USDT. So that's the first half of the portfolio. The second half is going to be made up on coins that are trending that we just went through. So in order, I've been asked to do this alphabetically, but I don't want to miss one. It's just not worth risking it. It's, SOL. I'm going to allocate 5%. XRP. Now some of these are already holding them, so it's not gonna make any difference. XRP, 5%. ADA, again 5%. TRX, again 5%. SHIB, SHIB, and that's 5% also. The reason why I'm doing 5% is diversifies us. We're not too far into any one coin or exposed to it. And then also it means that if there's a bunch of coins that are trending, that we can add them, and we can just add them in and take it away from our USD stack. What was that last one? AVAX. After AVAX was Sui. However you pronounce it. Sui. It's 5%. And then we've got OKB, and then DOT. DOT. Done. And then I've got to make all those 5. Those bottom 2 5. Okay, so now whatever we're missing here, so we've got current sum total. It's 95. It needs to be 100. So we'll just add 5% onto there, and that makes it exactly 100%. So that makes up, and then basically if we add more, if more tokens, altcoins start doing well, we start adding more and more tokens up to a total of like 18, 19, 20. Then we start taking it out of the USD because there are all the tokens that are outperforming USD. So why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? And then we'll update our view every 4 hours. Basically, any updates I'll send through to the list of people that are watching and following the blog. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to go okay, and then I'm going to take a screenshot of that. I can't do it now while we're recording, so I'll stop it here and I'll put it into the newsletter. That'll come out to you. And thanks for watching. And now I've got to go on to do the weekly update. If you are following that, this will be a weekly update. Please do share it with friends and family because it is free and it gives them some exposure to keeping their portfolio on track. And hopefully save their bacon where instead of listening to to friends that perhaps don't know what the current trend is, or YouTubers and all that sort of stuff that just they're trying to just get them to do leverage trades and sign up with their link and all that sort of stuff. It's a good safe place where you can drop them into. So I'll leave the link for the weekly free thing for friends and family, and that's just it's like a gateway drug into getting into. If you're happy with those results, then I'm thinking I'll leave a link below in that advertising this area here, which is the 4-hour chart where you will make more money. So. And they can sort of take that up to do the paid subscription if they want to or not. But anyway, that's it. I'll leave it there. And thanks for joining. And I'll talk to you soon.